things that we are on. It's been new Foundry versions because it's been 2 weeks. You can now hide unused tabs. You can do. I think I cleaned up some of the Magus automation stuff. Oh yeah, I think Inexorable Iron works now. Plus a bunch of other stuff. I don't know. Things change. It's a new version. Shit might break. TLDR. Alright. But who wants to go over what did happen before holidays occurred?
Yeah, let's see. Okay, so well, our last session, we were starting out by fighting those tigers, and because we were still in the animal seller lady's backyard shop animal pen thing,
Right.
and we didn't want to hurt any of the animals because she was already very mad at us for what we did to her griffins, which wasn't really our fault, but you know, besides the point. So we knocked out the tigers and put them back in their cages and had those locked up. Bagunsa actually bonked one. That was very nice, and Naeus bonked the second tiger, so they got knocked out. After we put them in their cage, we looked and found that the lock was picked, and we looked around for any other clues. We saw that the storage tent nearby had some rotting meat, probably from being out in the sun too long. And it looked like it was cut by a knife. So we were getting suspicious right off the bat. Jaivon managed to calm down the elephant birds. He went over there and soothed their gentle souls because they were very freaked out after, mostly because of the tigers that were roaming around. They looked kind of tasty. We did take some damage after that first fight, so Wisp took some time to heal us all back up. And then we formulated a plan to put the basilisk's hood back on its head. And so Suki summoned a monkey as a distraction and instructed the monkey to kind of just go run over near the basilisk and get its attention. And Wisp used Mage Hand to put the basilisk hood back on its head. And we got him back in his cage and all good to go. And for this one, when we were investigating, we found that the padlock was actually cut, so we were definitely aware at this point that somebody was doing this on purpose. So from there, we had to go find the Mopeshi, which, after Jaivon's scouting, we had not seen. So we really didn't have any idea where it was. So we explored around, and eventually we ran into it in the southeast side of the paddock, and Suki tried to convince it to just go in its cage, but she was not very convincing, and instead it got angry at us and decided to fight us.
You rolled a 1.
I was, just not very convincing. Just, I was probably still too tasty looking to everything in there.
Yeah, literally everything that's animal based is like, rat.
Yeah, exactly. So we ended up knocking out the Mopeshi and put it back in its cage and locked it back in. It definitely put up a fight, but we eventually got it in without hurting it, of course. Suki and Naeus went and explored the griffin cages. They found a thieves' tool pick lodged in the mud, and it was smaller than a usual, human-sized one. It had a strange grip. Also, the griffins had been stolen, so there are no griffins. They're gone again. Probably whoever, did all of this wanted to steal the griffins and wanted to make it very hard to see that was the problem, and let out all the other animals. A couple of the other tigers, or at least one other tiger, had been turned to stone by the basilisk. And we talked about trying to move it back into its cage, but it was extremely heavy, so we just left it as is and made the effort to tell Oba about her animals when we went back, and mentioned that we just weren't able to get that one tiger back in its cage, but it is just in stone. And we knew that there was an antidote for that in one of the storerooms that we had found, but we were kind of wrapping up, and she was already mad at us, so we just kind of wanted to get it over with. Um, we mentioned that it looked like it was a distraction, like letting all the animals out, and she started acting kind of suspicious about that when we mentioned that it was a distraction. She was still very upset with us because of the griffins, but she did want to reward us for helping get the rest of the animals back in their cages.
Mm-hmm.
So I think she said she was gonna do something for us. I don't remember.
She said in a week she's gonna order a something for you, and in a week it will arrive at your dormitory.
That's right.
Yeah.
And then we returned to campus, and we went to go tell Jonatimo about all that we had learned. He did ask if we found out any more information about the Griffins, but we really hadn't, just because they weren't there. And we did find out a little bit about who, potentially had stolen the Griffins through Oba and her descriptions, and the fact that that thieves' tool was like kind of meant for a, like a halfling or somebody Suki sized, was kind of telling, but not much information on why the Griffins would have attacked other than that they had been, ordered to do so by whoever had rented them out and now stolen them.
Also, I think the spiders are be a non-D were food.
Oh yeah,
My
yeah.
bad.
And yeah. And so from there we were told that we did well and that soon we're going to have a ceremony and new titles and more responsibilities.
Uh-huh. That's
All
kind of
while having to still study and take classes.
correct. Okay. So that's where we're at. Is you had your, debriefing with Jana Timo, and he says, it's gonna, he was gonna go through with getting you promoted to, graduated to the next rank. I will still take, it still takes a couple weeks because they gotta like set up the ceremony and whatever. And if you want to invite anyone, he does eventually. You are eventually sent a formal invitation.
Oh wow.
Oh, writing.
Mm-hmm. So wanna read it out for everyone? Or you? I don't get handouts anymore. 2E Adventure Pass don't have a lot of handouts. There used to be all over 1E.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Mm. They don't they expect you to paraphrase stuff now and not post it. I'll read it out if you want me to.
Sure.
Go for it.
Alright, my dear pupil, once again, you've exceeded the Mogambia's high expectations of its students. You've shown that you are ready to expand the scope of your connections and your magical studies, learning how magic and the world both shape each other. Because of this, I am pleased to advance you to the rank of Conversant. You will represent the school to the outside world while you continue your studies. This representation is significant and it reflects the trust the Mogambia is ready to place in you. It's true that your advancement is unusually rapid, but your services and exploits have been unusually admirable. I, and many others, feel this advancement is long overdue. Please give the following free invitations to any associates you wish to attend our small ceremony to commemorate your promotion. Join us at dusk a week from today. I'll ask you to speak briefly about how you see magic being most useful in the world, so please think about it in the meantime. I know I'll be telling your tales one day. From Teacher Janatimo.
So the petty part of me says, let's give it to that teacher that thinks that her little favorites are better than we are. Like an invitation so they can see that we are excelling so much faster.
Invite Corride.
But that's just the little petty part of me.
Alright. And that does take, several weeks for that to arrive, and during that time, Oba does come through with her promise of getting a item delivered to you. Hang on, I'm going to just dump it in the bag of holding and then share it. It is a, I believe this is the correct item. It is a animal staff.
Cool.
Interesting. I already have an animal staff. Is it the same kind?
Yeah, I believe it is actually the same staff.
Alright, well, I don't need a second animal staff, but if somebody else does.
Uses saves.
Well, I think it'll either be me or Wisp, right? Because
Yeah.
Yeah. Not
Yeah.
as good for Smash.
No direction. Oh, okay. Magic fan, summon animal. Wisp does have that connection to insects. Maybe this will help out with that.
Oh, for like the nature to identify? Yeah. Insects are animals,
Yeah.
I guess.
Wisp, you are trained in nature, right?
I believe so. Hold on. It's been a bit.
Yeah, it has.
Yes, I am trained in nature.
Alright.
Alright, I think Wisp should get it then.
Alright.
Good.
Sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
Just, you ask Wisps a question and they have to pause for a moment, as if they've been sleeping for like the past couple weeks. Like, hold on. Yes. Yes, I do know that thing, yes. I am skilled in that thing that you did just say, yes. I totally didn't look on an index card that's stuffed up my sleeve.
Yep. Absolutely.
Things I'm good at.
Things I'm good at.
Bugs.
It's not a card trick. It's an index card. Right. So, a couple of weeks pass. The staff shows up after the first week. But some time is set aside for you to, prepare for this, graduate. Well, it's effectively a graduation ceremony.
Alright, so we have to explain why we think magic's gonna be great for the world.
That will be a question that will. That Jenna's people will ask you. It will happen. All right. The general mood in the dormitory that you're with is all your fellow students are they're partially surprised, but they're happy for you. They're surprised because no one else has yet had the chance to advance to conversant. Even star student
Oh, I know this. They're all like, I'm so happy for you.
So happy for you. Congratulations. Alright.
Feel like a little bit of this was just dumb luck.
A little bit of this was just dumb.
Us being in the right place at the right time.
Isn't
Or
that-
the very wrong place at the right time.
Isn't that how always it is with heroes? Or at least with adventurers? Alright.
Showed up where the plot started.
Showed up where the plot started. Yeah. Okay.
And we just can't keep our nose in our own business. We're like, what's going on here?
So between all of us, we each have like 3 invitations to give to people.
Yes.
So that means we have 12 invitations.
Correct.
So who are we inviting?
Who are you inviting?
My mom, my dad, and a nameless. All of these people are nameless, and someone else from my clan who encouraged me to come here.
Alright.
Yes, my mom, my dad, and my childhood friend.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Jaiva probably. It's probably like a mentor from your clan or something, eh?
Yep.
Yep. Mom, dad, best friend.
Yeah, mine would probably be like mom, dad, if he's able to come,
Mhm.
and then like whichever one of my many siblings is able to come too. Pick one.
Pick one.
Draw
Invite.
straws.
Yeah, draw straws. It's just a bundle of hay.
Exactly.
Just which one wants to go back to the school to watch nerd things happen?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Naeus, what are you gonna do with your invitations?
I don't know. Burn them, maybe.
Maybe. You could invite your like dorm mates.
I suppose if they want to come.
You have no comments from the revolution?
It's far away, and I'm sure they're busy
Or dead.
rebuilding society.
You're hiding for a reason. That's why you went off to school.
Yeah. Nobody would ever expect to find Naeus in a school, right? No.
Naeus was accused
Wow.
of revisionism and had to leave.
Wow.
Wow.
I don't know. He seems like he's doing well.
Especially when we help him cram for his studies.
Hmm. You will have a chance.
And we would have all died without him, so, you know,
Yeah.
we have to make sure he passes.
It's true.
Multiple times.
Multiple times.
We have to make sure that he is allowed to stay in school by making sure he passes his classes.
He probably feels like he's babysitting us every time we go out on any sort of adventure. He's like, okay, well, who am I gonna have to protect today, little babies? And cover you guys in little mattress pads so you can't hurt yourselves.
Excuse you, I am the healer. I also keep the Naeus alive.
That's true, that's true.
What's up with us is what's the word? Where it's beneficial for both. It starts with an S.
Symbiotic?
There we go.
Yeah, yep.
You said symbiotic. My brain is just midichlorians because I'm cursed with Star Wars.
Wow.
Cool.
Ugh.
Yes, when we leave the school, we are the infants. When we're in the school, he's the toddler. Okay, Naeus, it's time to write your homework.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what a great group we have here. Everyone has their strengths. It's almost like there's strength of 1,000.
So Nea's strength is literal strength. Alright.
I cast Band-Aid.
Cast Band-Aid. So you know, invite your close relatives to your conversant ceremony. The ceremony is held. Let's see here. In the Whistle Tower, which is. Do I have a map? Do I going to be able to find out where this tower is? Probably. campus somewhere.
Did you say Whistle Tower?
Whistle Tower. Yep.
Okay.
The atmosphere in this lavishly decorated room in the Whistle Tower is congealed.
Gross. It's a congealed tower.
Congenial and
Gross.
lively. People talk in several small groups about magic, politics, philosophy, education, and more. In the center, a large table is laden with food. Cesare is here. He's apparently invited himself. But, it's Cesare. He's here.
He's a cat.
He is a cat.
They do that.
You're right! He's here. He invited himself to the party. Why? Because he's a fucking cat. Anyway.
That's very cat-like behavior.
He chimes in. He's smart. Should put the food in the middle of the room this time, as he casually picks up a mango tart. He likes mangoes. In case more giant bugs crash through the wall, that is. Timo steps up on the stage and beckons everyone to find their seats. He goes, "Friends, I am glad that you've all made it here to mark the growth of several of our students. They have proven that their studies don't register in their minds as mere theory or academic exercise, but as a force that they can use to influence the world at large and be influenced, and in turn be influenced by it. Magic is not a tool that we use, but a living thing that we experience and embody. Becoming a conversant means that these students take their understanding and expertise out into the world. Before we welcome them officially, I'd love to have each of our advancing students tell you for themselves what the best use of their magic. What is the best use for their magic out in the world?" Timo asks each of you to stand up, give a short speech.
Oh no.
Alright, well, I'll stand up and I'll say, magic can be used to many things to help improve people's lives and accomplish things that we can't do otherwise. But the most important thing, I feel, is to protect the things we value. Whether it is directly or indirectly, that ability is the greatest asset that magic provides.
The crowd claps.
Clap, clap, clap.
Yeah.
Alright.
Suki would step up next, I guess, and she would say, "I agree with Jaivon that we have to use our magic to help improve people's lives. And one of the ways that we can do that is to use our magic to solve problems that we otherwise couldn't have solved alone. Especially if it's something like, cleaning water, or delivering more food to people, or helping to, cage animals that are running around and attacking people, which seems to be happening a lot these days." As Suki looks up in the sky, so that she hopes that she doesn't get eaten by, a griffin.
You're in a building, thankfully.
Hey, are there windows in this building?
Are there windows in this? A griffin comes in through the window. No.
Just a call out post to the universe.
Call out posts to the universe. Yuki gets.
Please no eat rat, thanks.
Suki gets a golf clap. It's concerned clapping. It kind of tapered off at the end, but.
Listen, you haven't seen all the animals that tried to eat her.
Suki has a very deep fear of being eaten now that she didn't have before.
Orophobia?
Yeah.
Who was? Whisper Naeus.
Whisper, need a moment. Because, yep. She's currently thinking about all the times Suki almost got eaten. Wow. Your year has been interesting.
Oh no. What interesting.
After a moment, Wisp, finally stands up, all collected, okay. I believe magic is important to the world simply because, it's not even simple itself. there are so many mysteries and so many things that can be learned and discovered through the use of magic and even the learning of magic. It's what can bind people together in a pursuit for knowledge and a pursuit for truth and a pursuit for answers. And honestly, I feel like we need more answers, but that just might be my own personal gripe here. Stares longingly at the camera.
Longingly at the camera. Help! I'm being attacked by my players.
Wow.
But more, the more we learn, the more knowledge and wisdom we gather, the more we can help each other, be it for our present or for those in our future, so that we can grow and be better together. And then she said, Sam.
Clap, 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 clap.
Clap, 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 clap.
Clap, clap, clap.
All right, Naeus.
All right, Naeus.
He's probably gonna come in with like the most insightful thing out of all of us.
God.
Sport good. Magic awesome.
Hmm.
He's got a very different perspective than the rest of us too.
Yeah.
That's true. That's what makes it great.
Yes, magic is a tool. It's a means to make things that you want to happen happen. And those things can be good and they can be bad, and I've seen it do both, as have we all in our short time here. And I think this school and the people here, for the most part, are working to do good things with it. Good.
Good.
Clap, 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 clap.
I don't feel like he should be too eloquent.
No.
Yeah.
I've seen magic do good, and I've seen magic do bad. I've seen magic do real bad. But the magic here that everyone's doing is towards the good side. So I encourage that. Is that a good summary?
you see one parent whispering to another parent, sports scholarship.
Wow.
Rude.
Rude. Alright.
Yeah, well, you leave our sports scholarship man alone.
No.
This is our himbo. He protects our lives.
That's true.
This is our token himbo.
Mm-hmm.
Star quarterback.
Star quarterback.
Or a quarterback.
Alright.
Or
Like-
whatever the equivalent of sports ball is here in this universe.
It's probably, given the, I think it's actually like legitimately soccer.
Nice.
Woo! Football.
Is he a
Yes.
center or a forward or a defenseman or a goalie?
Probably a forward, maybe.
Right wing or left wing?
Oh, you know.
Oh.
I played soccer, so I know the positions.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like left
Yes.
wing or left.
Yeah,
right
we'll
wing.
call him a left wing striker. That works both ways.
There you go.
Okay, that seems good.
Wow.
As an insurrectionist.
Yeah.
Well, we killed her.
Talk about sports, and you guys are just talking about politics.
That's welcome to the server.
There
It
is a
all just
long history
bleeds
of
together.
sports. There was a long history of sports and politics being together. They tried to overthrow the Emperor of Rome more than once because the wrong chariot team lost.
This is what you know.
Wow.
That doesn't surprise me.
I mean, in Vancouver, something gets set on fire after every like Stanley Cup.
Well, in Brazil,
Wow.
Mm.
they just draw in quarter referees that they don't like for bad
Wait,
calls.
Oh,
For
my
real?
God.
Still?
It has happened.
Okay.
It doesn't still happen as far as I'm aware, but it did happen once.
Ooh. Okay.
The cars being set on fire and riots in Vancouver still happen every year.
Oh, okay, actually, the referee that was drawn and quartered and beheaded did stab a player to death first.
Oh well,
Oh, okay.
Only
Okay.
this happened in 2013.
Oh.
Oh my god.
not that long ago, but
Okay.
wow.
That was not the era I was expecting this to be happening in.
No.
Much
Okay.
more recent than I expected, yeah.
Anyway,
Anyways.
so
All right, Geneseo comes back up onto the stage. He goes, "Thank you thank you again for showing us where your understanding begins. I look forward to seeing how your understanding deepens and evolves as a conversant." And then everyone in the room stands and cheers in celebration. You have a chance to, let's see here. People stay and chat and eat for another hour or two after the ceremony. People come up to you, wishing you, well, making small talk. A lot of you have your parents here, so it's how's your time at school going, Yuri? Why is everyone suddenly grandma?
I imagine it's like pretty different between Suki's parents and Jaivon's parents. And Jaivon's parents, oh, this is a fun thing you'll be doing as a hobby. Suki's parents are like, oh, I'm so happy you finally found a good career for the rest of your life.
And
Suki's parents
also,
are like, oh my
I can't
god.
believe you made us travel all the way across the world to get here for your graduation, but we're glad to be here. We have to go home and take care of our other 13 children soon. Goodbye.
Wisp is like promptly plucked up by her very large dad, and
Like
held, like
physically large?
he's taller than her.
Oh, okay.
Like, okay, if we're looking in like human terms, he's like 7 feet.
He's
he's
physically
big.
large.
He's physically large.
That's very large.
So
Suki
just-
is like, wow, like look at that man over there.
Also,
My
Wisp is
goodness.
half air.
Yeah.
So like kind of plucked up and held like a sack of potatoes, but then ruffled because he's proud of her.
Aw.
Oh.
Aw.
Meanwhile, her mom is short, like shorter than she is, and very curvy, but also very proud of her too. And like holding her face and squishing her cheeks together.
Wisp
God.
gets the embarrassed by parents at ceremony.
Yes.
Ah.
She gets the embarrassment treatment. They're proud of her and they're fawning over her and holding her like a sack of potatoes.
Suki's mom is probably running around patting her and being like, are you making sure you're getting enough to eat? Like, Mom, the food's free here. Like, yes, I'm fine. It's okay. I eat. I'm fine. I'm fine.
Naeus is like in a corner drinking from a flask.
Shazeri probably just joins Naeus.
Yeah,
And you're just in a
Naeus and
corner,
Shazari
just
are
like silently.
wordlessly sharing.
Wordlessly sharing a drink. You look at each other. You both nod. You go back to drinking.
Just dudes hanging out.
Yep.
Yep.
It's your ceremony, but you're just dudes hanging out still.
But yeah, like dad is like 7 foot, mom is like maybe 5 foot, maybe a little under. Very, very big differences.
That's
And then
funny.
and then here's Wisp, that's just like average. My mom is very small, but she is full of love.
Okay.
Unlike
Aw.
my aunt, who is also small but also full of rage.
Happens. It happens to the small ones sometimes.
Yes, my aunt
Go
is
either
full
way.
of murder. My aunt is full of murder.
Alright, so
Go
So
on.
it sounds like we all visited with our family and probably said hi to each other's families and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I have a bagunsa now, so I had to show everybody my bagunsa.
I showed my lapis
That sounds.
chicken.
You show your family your collection of pets that you've gathered.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Because I think since
Benji-
your last graduation ceremony, when everyone was here, you've collected a chicken, an owl, a capybara, and a gremlin.
Yeah, we obviously Wisp and I would introduce Benji to our families. Because
Who's Ben-
Benji's Benji's delightful.
Benji's delightful.
Benji's adorable. She's cute.
Mm-hmm. She's incredibly shy.
She has a bow.
Mm-hmm.
I gave her a hair bow.
She currently does not have fleas. We've been taking very good care of her to make sure of that, but it's been a challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
What
also
do you mean
maybe
currently?
a nice,
One
a
parent.
nice
What
shirt.
do you mean currently?
Yeah, she doesn't have fleas at this exact moment. We groomed her yesterday. She's good.
And like has a nice like shirt dress thing on right
Mhm.
now. So she's not in rags
Yeah.
like she is in her picture.
Yes, because I don't have any other pictures. It's just Benji. All right. After you've
She's
had a
very well
chance
taken care of.
to, converse with your family and introduce, get caught up into your last graduation ceremony and introduce each other to each other's families.
And over there is Naeus. He's the reason we're still alive. I mean, I'm also the reason, but he's also a big reason.
Look, my abjurations might have helped a bit, okay?
Look, you're the one that gets everything else angry at you, so then we can hang back and ping them with magic.
Wait, that's nice.
Yeah,
Well, it's also Jaivon.
yeah.
He can't hold their attention for very long, but he does love getting hit by things.
Wow.
As long as it's not news. I have a deep primal fear of those for some reason.
I have issues hearing, so I'm like trying to remember voices to characters.
There.
Both of you have like very deep voices. So I'm like, oh god, who's talking? Which one is which?
Oh no. All
Yes,
right.
these two do more of the face checking than me and Suki do because Suki is very edible and I'm made of wind. I am literal
Exactly.
air.
Very edible.
Very edible.
Thank you
I'll
for that lovely
I'll have
description.
you know, most of us are very edible.
Yeah, but I mean, half of the things we've come across here are like, oh, that's rat. Rat is directly one of my food sources. Must eat.
Yes.
Distressed parent noises.
Don't worry. Nothing's happened to your daughter. She has a bagunsa.
That's true, but Gunsa will bonk everything.
Bonk.
He'll just headbutt stuff.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And as I said, I'm made of wind.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why people think I can take a hit, but I really can't.
Mm-hmm. After having a chance, a nice talk with your parents and everyone else's parents that you've invited, and everybody you're introducing you to a collection of animals that you have. Janatimo, pulls you aside for let's have a moment to discuss your new duties as a conversant. I have a few tasks in mind for you, and they'll all be towards advancing the school's interests and helping the community of Nantambu.
Helping the community of Nantambo.
Nantambu. Nantambu is the city, right?
Magambia is the school, and Tombo is the city.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So just about your new ranks, many things will still be the same, but you'll be receiving more involved tasks you have in the past, and they should hopefully bear some fruit into our ongoing tale. You still get to live in the dormitory. You will still receive your regular stipend, and this work does not replace your usual studies. So you should keep studying. Look at me.
Mm-hmm. This is what happens after we watch too much of The Witcher in like the last week.
Oh, just fuck.
Fuck.
Sari, what are you doing?
Wind's howling. I know that's not in the show, but
It's
you
not the
think
show.
it during the show anyway.
I think it happened once. It happened literally once.
Oh, I haven't seen the second season yet. Actually.
Okay, it happens once in season 2.
I think I saw that it comes in the second
I
season. I'm
finished
looking
season
forward to it.
2. It was good.
It was.
We watched
Human
the anime
factors.
one, and that was pretty cool. In the middle.
Don't worry.
Did you see the spin-off they're making?
It plays at the end after the credits, and I registered nothing.
About humans coming. You know, it's about the good guys getting screwed over in the Witcher universe.
Literally, because humans are shitbags.
Yeah.
Especially in the Witcher universe. God.
No kidding.
Holy shit. Yep.
To know that we're shitbags. 'Cause I kept hearing humans.
There's a lot of racism. A lot of racism.
There's a bit too much racism
It's
in
a
the
bit.
Witcher 2.
It is actually a bit too much. It's a bit silly. All right.
I just one thumbs up. Okay.
It's a good show. Little, but yeah.
A little heavy on the topic, but okay.
Yeah. All right. Genetimo, tasks and questions. All right. You know what? I'll give you. You know, you'll have some time to get caught up on your studies before we assign you your first task as a conversant. And then after the first one, we'll give you. You know, you'll have a. You'll be able to choose what you watch when something comes up. It's a wide variety that we ask of conversants that will test your skills and your spirit, and know that they are intended to help you learn to serve, you know, others.
That sounds good.
Yes, sounds like not a lot will actually change, but you know. You know what will actually change. You just have a closer eye on you and how you represent the school. All right, which means we will. You'll have a chance to. So let's say you'll have a chance to make a study roll, and for obtaining the rank of conversant, story-wise, you will have earned level 5.
What?
Oh, nice.
Mm-hmm.
So, what are we rolling again for study? I think mine was medicine?
I closed the book. I closed that book. Oh. Oop. Okay.
First edition, no.
Why did you open in first edition? What did you do?
It's just the default on Nephis for some reason.
Oh, weird. Probably. You probably just went to AON instead of 2E AON.
That might be the first Google result, yeah.
Yeah, whenever I try to go there, I type 2 and it just auto completes to 2E Nethys.
Yeah, it would for you.
Yup.
Called out.
Yep. Absolutely. I hit 2 and it autocompletes to 2e.aon.com, and I hit P and it autocompletes to pf.easytools. Alright. So you'll get the level up first, and then have a chance to study.
Alright.
That's because I know it'll affect DCs and bonuses and stuff. So.
Okay. Time to level up.
Mm-hmm. Did mention that it would be happening.
Alright, so when you change your level, it automatically does your like AC and other stuff for you.
Correct.
Which is cool.
Mm-hmm. Like Suki got expert in reflexes at level 5.
Woo woo!
It looks like at level 5 you get ancestry feat. And I think, yeah, it looks like you're all going to get an ancestry feat and third level spells, I believe.
Rad.
I don't know if there's a doctrine thing at 5. There's not. Okay.
Ancestry feats were the things that we took at the beginning. And had like some cool things.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yes, there are now. There are also level 5 options that you can now pick up.
The ancestry.
I'm gonna go poke everyone's.
All the rat ones are so entertaining. Like rat magic. There always seems to be a little rat around to carry messages for you. You can cast Animal Messenger once per day as a primal innate spell. When you do, the animal that responds is always a rat. There are no rats within range. The spell is lost. Just a little rat.
Just a little rat.
I could also have a rat familiar, but I already have Bagunsa, and I feel like that's just too many animals. Just too many.
I like the rat messenger that was like, hang on, let me get my rat phone. Picks up a random rat.
Let me get
Right?
my rat
Wow.
phone.
Pack rat. You can fit an additional 50% of the listed bulk capacity into mundane storage containers or vehicles. Impressive.
I can get something called Cloud Gazer. Meaning, I can see through fog, mist, and clouds as normally as anything. Basically, like, clouds that would normally cause creatures to be concealed that you don't need to succeed a flat check to target creatures benefiting from such concealment.
You get to ignore.
Something's hiding in the fog. No, it's not.
You get to ignore concealment from clouds and mist. Neat.
Fog, mist, and clouds is
Oh.
called Cloud Gazer.
Wait. Oh, that's your. Okay. Right. I'm just like poking everyone's spell slots, and I was like, why does Drivon have an extra spell slot? And it's because it's for his school.
Yes,
Yes.
I am an abjurer.
Oh my god. Cheek pouches, guys. Your
Oh,
cheeks are
yes.
stretchy, and you can store
Yeah.
up to 4 items of light bulk or less in these cheek pouches.
Wow.
None of these items can have a dimension longer than 1 foot.
Yes, this is
Oh.
a.
As long as you have at least 1 item in your cheek pouches, your speech is noticeably difficult to understand.
Ratfolk and Starfinder have the same feature as like a core
Yep.
thing. Yoshiki, I'm sorry.
Yep, yes they do. It's fun times. Just like, hang on, let me get my gun. Froze up.
Yeah, because pistols are light bulk, so you can store a whole pistol in your cheek pouches. I think that
Probably not gun safe, but you know.
I was about to say they probably, I think Pathfinder 2e pistols are also light bulk, but then also, gunpowder, so.
I could also get Clever Improviser, which I gained the Untrained Improvisation General feat.
Because you're our base human.
Yeah. I was like, I'm good at things. So what do you guys think? Improviser or Cloud Gazer?
What was Cloud Gazer again?
Your connection to air allows you to see through obscuring mists. You can see well enough through fog, mist, and clouds that would normally cause creatures to be concealed that you don't need to succeed at a flat check to target creatures benefiting from such concealment.
That sounds like it could be quite useful.
Especially in a jungle that's full of, like, rain.
Yeah.
Clever Improviser is very good. We know this.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm already, let's see, expert in intimidation. I can't bump that even higher with my skill, right?
You cannot increase a skill to master until 7.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
That's my study roll, though, so I have to keep putting points in it.
I have to put 4 points into stats here, so wisdom. Charisma. Intelligence. Add Dex or Con?
Oh yeah, we
Oh,
get
yeah,
four,
that's yes. So at
four
level
of them, right?
yes, at level 5, you also get attribute boosts, and it's like the free boost that you got at level 1. You can increase, you know, 4 different stats by 2, and if you're increasing a stat that's at 18, you increase it by 1 to 19.
Yeah, so Dex or Con?
Probably con.
Both help you live longer.
Yeah.
No, probably Con.
Yeah. I'm thinking wisdom or charisma. I haven't been making a lot of diplomacy checks, and I do that in the other game, so wisdom it is. That was quick.
Mm.
I should probably be 58 at this point.
What? No. Why did
I
that
mean-
do that?
Oh, right. Your healing font goes up a level. I should fix that. I will fix that. It has been fixed. Oh, not quite. You have.
Why? I'm trying to add this.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to up my Con. It won't let me. It keeps doing that. Letting me do a spell.
Don't hit enter. Just click out of the box.
I'm not hitting enter.
Oh,
There we go.
weird.
And we have you said 1 skill increase, right?
I think yes. It's not level. So you increase 1 skill from untrained to trained, trained to expert.
Because my intelligence went up, I get to train in a skill.
Yes, if you increase your intelligence, you may increase a skill from untrained to trained.
I'm definitely
what?
doing
Really?
diplomacy
Yes.
because every time I try to talk to things, I need diplomacy, and I've been untrained in that, and it's just not worked out well.
That's true. Walt empathy
What
is
is
diplomacy.
what is Dex good for me? Is that important at all?
Dex for you? I don't think so because
I didn't think so either. Yeah, I'm gonna do 2 in con, 2 in strength, and 4 in charisma.
I don't think you can do 4.
it has to be 4 different abilities.
Ah, damn it! I thought
Yeah.
you could double one up.
Yeah,
said.
so you would do like but 1 boost in strength it would go to 19, 1 boost in con it would go up by 2, 1 boost in int it would go up by 2, 1 boost in charisma it would go up by 2.
Hmm.
That's what I would do. Is I would go strength con into charisma.
What should I be trained in?
Wait, is it like your intelligence modifier increase, you get an extra skill?
Yes.
Oh, okay, got it. That makes sense.
Crafting or diplomacy, you guys think?
Well,
I
got
would say
crafting covered.
diplomacy.
Hmm?
I would say diplomacy. That's what I did too.
Okay. Usual increase because one got increased because of intelligence, so I get to increase something else. Ooh. I can increase my insect lore.
You could?
I did.
Okay. Inspect lore is
There.
now expert.
Yes.
Oh, and because I put points in intelligence, I then get to choose a skill training.
Yes. From untrained to trained.
Okay.
But not anything else.
Right.
Nothing to expert.
Well, yeah, you have the 1 skill increase you would get from being level 5, which you could use something to increase to expert, and then you also have an untrained to trained because you increased your intelligence.
Okay.
Okay. So I now get more divine spells.
You do. You have 2 level 3rd level divine slots, which I have already made space for on your sheet. I think I added everyone's spell slots correctly.
Oh, cool. Haste.
Oh boy. Oh shit, haste is abjuration too.
No, it's not.
Oh, it's enchantment?
It's transmutation.
It's transmutation. Why did I think it was abjuration?
Yeah, I don't know why you did that.
Why? It's always been transmutation. I don't understand.
Hmm.
I hope you like being fast, Naeus.
So we get which spells, you said?
Third level spells for your main class. So you get
Okay.
2 third level primal spells.
2 third-level primal spells. Got it.
Also, you have.
Alright, okay, only get 2 spells, so the other one has to be abjuration. Non-detection.
Alright, so 5th level, 332, yeah.
This game has such good names for some spells. Like, they're just fantastic. Like, bottomless stomach.
Wizard. Just making sure I got everyone's spells.
Impending doom.
Mad monkeys.
Mad monkeys. That is in fact a spell, yes.
Magical monkey spirits fill the area as they pile and climb on top of one another. Because the monkeys are magical spirits, they can't be attacked or hurt. This is kind of great. You can use them for burglary, which is awesome. Yeah. Tumultuous gymnastics. Yeah. Man, I might have to take Mad Monkeys. That just seems fun.
Well, you are prepared caster, so you can just, change it out on any given day, alright?
True.
332.
I am going to take elemental absorption, but I want to note glyph of warding, which is like you can cast a spell into a trap, which seems very fun. I think I might take that next level.
Oh, that's how mega spells work. Mega spells are weird. Okay, Naeus gets the weird spells.
Oh no.
So, at 5th level Magus, your spell slots are they're bounded. You get like half as many slots as a regular spellcaster, as a Magus. They'll backfill with utility slots, but you technically don't have first level spell slots.
Right, yes, I
Yes.
remember this.
Yes, you have seconds and thirds.
Do I
I'm
have
gonna have to look
another
at the book.
second level?
You do have another
Sorry.
second level, yes.
So,
Yeah.
Wait, okay, never mind.
question. How many spells can I have in my short list?
All of them. The short list is like clerics have access to the whole divine list. Any common spell that's divine, effectively, but I'm not too picky about it. So short list is like pick your favorites because they're not prepared, right? They're just on hand.
Okay, well, I picked 2 already that I liked. What
Mhm.
do you think?
Oh, also, you get another spell for Nethys into your short list because he.
You can choose a level 1 Ancestry Creep, right?
Yes. Yeah. It doesn't have to be.
Would it be weird if I choose to suddenly have hooves? Maybe they were just previously unnimble hooves.
Yeah, because it is called Nimble Hose, isn't it?
Yeah, I was looking at the 5 ones, they aren't wowing me, but I feel like having just 5 extra movement all the time is really nice.
Fair.
Basically, you've been wearing shoes this entire time and you decide to kick them off.
Yes, behold, my secret hooves.
He is now comfortable enough with his friends to reveal the fact that he does, in fact, have hooves.
I'm going
Oh,
for it.
wow.
Fuck it.
Okay, so what is my extra spell?
Levitate.
Shit, I fly now.
They fly now?
That's awesome.
God damn it.
I'm mad about what you just said, but nonetheless.
I have fortunately shown her every Star Wars movie except for Episode 9. Because I
okay.
refuse
It's
to
so
rewatch
bad.
it.
It's so bad.
What?
So there's a scene in Star Wars 9 which was very bad, in which they all go, "Oh, they fly now? They fly now." It was
It's like it's the like pinnacle of soy banter in action sequences in movies. It's so bad.
Joss, whatever his name was, and his consequences have been a disaster for filmmaking.
The Marvel guy.
Yeah, the Buffy Firefly guy, who
Yeah.
apparently is a creep.
Yeah, it was fine when he was just making like niche nerd projects, but now everything is in his style and it's awful.
I had no idea. I just knew that now I have levitate, so I'm like standing here all confused, going.
They fly now.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Our brains are rotten.
the brains are rotten. It's a different rotten than your other friends. Don't worry.
Wow.
Just imagine my Naeus portrait with hooves for a bit. He has hooves.
You can send
now.
me another portrait later.
I'm just gonna MS paint some hooves onto it.
MS Paint some hooves.
Anyways, I took remove disease and heroism.
Ooh, heroism.
I was thinking remove disease sounded like a good one, so I'm glad you took that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, I could just poke someone and be like, "You're brave now. Here's your +1 to everything."
I'm going to replace Dispel Magic with Enlarge on my prepared list. Well, we'll see.
And like, I will suspect you will immediately regret that, but we'll see.
Like for like 10 minutes, whoever I touch gets like a +1 to attack rolls, perception rolls, saving rolls, and skill checks. Here you go. Be brave.
10 minutes is effectively like one fight plus the exploration afterwards, or 2 fights.
Yeah.
Alright, how do my weird spells work again? I'm finally ready to set up my stuff.
Okay, so you get so you still add 2 spells to your spellbook,
Alright.
which would be your short list. You don't have first level spell slots anymore, so you can't cast spells at first level, but you still have the spells right there in your spellbook. You could upcast anything from there.
Yes.
And you gain 2 third level spell slots, like everyone else.
2/3. And then I've got other ones that I can cast sometimes.
Right, yeah, your primal. You got your focus spells, and you have
Previous
your primal
spells.
stuff from being a sorcerer, but those won't increase until level 6.
No, I mean oh, that's at 7th level when I get the weird spells.
Yes,
So
at
those
7th
spells-
level, it will backfill the spell
Okay.
slots.
Well, that's good. At least I don't have to figure this all out at once.
Mhm.
So all I've got to do, add 2 new spells, prepare 3rd levels, remove my first level slots.
Now, what did you bump for stats? You did strength, con, int, and what was the 4th one?
Charisma.
Charisma. Bumped it to 12. Okay,
Yes.
from 10. All right.
Alright. What 3rd level spell does the most and biggest damage? Seems like it's probably a lightning spell.
For arcane, I don't actually know. Let's go have a look.
Although Blazing Dive sounds fucking rad, it's Dragoon time points. Lightning Bolt. 4d12. That sounds promising.
This is the wrong tool, that's why. 3rd, arcane, 3rd, filter.
Fireball sounds Elemental Annihilation Wave. Hell yeah.
I forgot about Elemental Annihilation Wave. I forgot about that. So Elemental Annihilation Wave takes 1 action, 2 actions, or 2 rounds to cast. It's it's very Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, it sounds wild. You know, with that name, they really had a lot to live up to, and it seems like they kind of bottomless stomach. I'm imagining Lightning Bolt is the heavy hitter because it seems like the lightning spell is always the heavy hitter.
Yes. Your other heavy hitter option would be actually for you. I don't know what you would pick up for thirds, but you're upcasting a sudden bolt does 5d12. Just for the record.
Oh, so that's more than Lightning Bolt.
Mm-hmm. But lightning bolt is lightning bolt. It's a line.
Oh, it's an AoE.
Yes.
I should take that next level.
I did not realize that. I'm going to take that anyway, but you're probably right about me upcasting Sudden Bolt because I just like to do one big damage.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm going to take the Dragoon spell just because it sounds rad.
What
I don't know if I'll necessarily.
What was it called?
Blazing Dive.
Blazing Dive.
Superheated air collects under you, buoying you high into the air before you plummet back down in a fiery comet. You fly 15 feet straight up in the air, then fly in a straight line to an empty space of your choice on the ground within 60 feet. When you land, the blistering air blasts out from you, dealing 3d4 bludgeoning damage and 3d6 fire damage. Basically, like save to all creatures in a 10-foot emanation.
It's literally Dragonfire Dive.
Yes.
I mean, this is not something. Let's see here.
I blame what was the Fist of the Ruby Phoenix for this.
Fist of the Ruby Phoenix. It is actually in Secrets of Magic.
I was like, wait, are we talking about Dragon Ball Z now?
Again.
If I pull Sudden Bolt from my second level spell book to my third level slot, does it automatically upcast it?
Correct. Like here, I can.
Nice.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if I'd have to pull it down to the third level preparation shortlist.
Nope. See, and this should roll 5d12. Bonk. 40.
Let's make sure.
That's a.
Yep, that's 5.
Yep.
Dope.
Dope.
Okay, I'm gonna do that in the
yeah.
And I'll keep Lightning Bolt, but I won't prepare it.
Yeah, you'll learn Blazing Dive and Lightning Bolt, and then
And then I just need to unprepare Shocking Grasp. How do I unprepare things? Just delete.
Yeah, just delete.
Yeah, Shocking Grasp. Yeah, they're already in Burning Hands. They're gone. I have no first level spells. Oh, and then I should, let's see, figure out my second level spell slots. I think now might be an interesting time to throw like an upcast Longstrider into the mix.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be a decent time.
Although having a bunch of sudden bolts would be cool. Actually, I don't think I'll do the Longstrider. I did just pick up some new fancy hooves, previously held secret from everybody. And I can descend from the sky.
I think the funny part is Dragonfire Dive. You could, because you have the feat that lets you spell strike things that don't require targets or whatever it is, right?
Yeah.
You can spell strike a Blazing Dive. I'm gonna keep calling it Dragonfire Dive in my head now. Even though it's longer. You can spell strike a Blazing Dive, which is funny. Or you could just cast it as a movement option.
I could spell strike it. That would be silly.
Yes, because you have the thing. What is the thing?
Yep. No, I'm definitely intending it as a movement option, an epic movement option.
Yeah, because it requires it's one target. It's one target that requires a save.
I do wish I had like a different elemental option for my second level spell slots, but I feel like really like my best options are Sudden Bolts. It's that or cantrips.
Yeah. Harmful spell that targets a creature or an area or burst. When you cast a spell, let's see here. Spell is an area, target must be in that area. Yeah. Yeah, because of expansive spell strike, you can distract. That is a okay. D12s or D12ing.
Okay, I think I'm good.
All right.
I figured it out. My health went up.
Did.
It'll do that.
It'll do that. Also, what went up is your weapon proficiency.
It did. I don't exactly know what that means, but I'm pretty excited by it.
It means you hit better. Your proficiency with martial weapons increased from trained to expert, which means it got another +2, plus the +1 for the levels. You now have +14.
I'm hoping, yeah, and better reflex saves. Pretty exciting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping that between the extra points in charisma and I'm hoping that will help with my intimidation rolls when I have to study.
Yeah.
Let's do a test roll here. What's this look like now? 11 rolls to 21. That's not too bad.
Okay. Everyone got their level 5 stuff.
I picked up occultism as my other one to train because I didn't know what else to do.
Let's see, Jaivon took haste, elemental absorption, and then upcast a shattering gem. Wisp, root disease, heroism. I think everyone's already done their stats last time I checked. Mad Monkey's Wall of Thorns. Okay.
Is that an ability?
Mad monkeys?
Mad monkeys?
Or Wall of Thorns?
Monkeys?
Yeah, mad monkeys.
It's a spell.
I summon a bunch of monkeys.
Oh, my pretty.
They're good for doing all kinds of fun stuff.
Yeah.
They can steal things for me. They can make a bunch of noise. They can.
I wish that I had known what the spell list in this game looked like, because Alana clearly can't be trusted with any of it.
I don't know what you're saying. What are you trying to say here? I think my spell list is fantastic. Thank you.
It's pretty fantastic. All
There's
right.
there's too many ridiculous fun spells.
It's just. All right.
Well, I'm sorry that they wanted people to have fun in this game. Gosh.
I'm gonna go through the order that you guys are clockwise as they are on the map for making study rolls. I think that's where we're at. All right. Nis. It's study time.
Oh no.
I forget what your current level is. I think it's 3 because you got the other free dedication, or was it 2 still?
I think it's 3. I think we start at 1, right?
I think you're at 2 is where you're at.
I don't think I have a dedication. Yeah, I don't even know what that means. I forgot.
Yeah,
It sounds familiar.
Yeah, you don't have the thing from 3, so you're at 2. You can study or cram.
Who wants to help me cram?
I can help you cram.
Okay.
Who's the best at helping me cram?
Well, what do
Does it
you need
matter?
for
I don't think
cramming?
it matters, right?
So they would assist, and they would need to roll intimidation or performance,
Oh, let me see.
or
Wisp should help me
warfare
cram.
lore.
I have performance. I think yes.
Yeah, I'm not gonna help. I'm not good at any of those things.
Does it have to be the same thing that he rolls?
No, I don't think so. For this, I'm gonna say no. So that's to be intimidation or performance or warfare lore.
All right, I have to do intimidation anyway, so.
Let me check what is the DC?
Okay, who's better at intimidation or performance? That doesn't seem too bad.
So that's an aid. That is a success on an aid.
Okay, here we go. What do I add to my roll?
1.
+1 circumstance modifier.
You got this.
That's pretty good. I'm trying to remember what happened to the DC. Where did it go? Standard DC for the branches level. Okay, which is your that is for the branch you're trying to go to. Attempt a skill check with one of the branches associated skill strength and standard AC for the branches level. Right. So I believe you crit success your cram.
Hell yeah! I don't know what that means. That means 2.
So
Where's
you do study twice. That's what cram gets you. I don't think you can actually crit success the cram. You just either succeed or you don't. So, what? So you increase from 2 to 4.
Oh, that's kind of what I meant. Excellent.
Yes. Which means you receive more spells. And upon reaching level 4, at 4th level in a branch, you uncover hidden techniques that grant you additional extra benefits for your branch's associated skills. You gain a skill feat that requires you to be trained in one of your branch's associated skills. You gain an intimidation skill feat.
Oh no, how do I find that?
You should just be able to.
Okay, feats. Bonus feats is where I'm gonna add one, right?
Yeah, just dump it down in bonus feats.
Okay. Oh, I have nimble hooks twice. I see that right now. I'm gonna get rid of that.
Mm-hmm. What is going on with these health
Make
points?
sure, yeah, I've still got 30 feet of movement. Skill feat 4th.
Mm-hmm. And the other thing that you get is a little more involved. You get the Gambia Attendant Dedication.
Okay, hold on. Let's do skill feat 4th
Yeah.
first. How do I find one of these? Okay, under skill feat, search,
Slaughter spells.
and then feat types, skills, intimidation, and then I just pick one.
Yes, that requires training, right? And
It
you
requires trade, yeah, and then there's a level thing, so I probably can't take scared to death yet.
no. You cannot take scared. Scared to death is great. You can't take it yet.
Oh, scared to death, huh? Okay, that one is fun.
Yes.
It popped out at me.
Okay. You gain the ability to cast a spell or arcane or primal spell on a trap of your choice.
Assurance. Even in the worst circumstance, you can perform basic intimidation tasks. You can forgo rolling a skill check to intimidation instead to receive a 10 plus your proficiency bonus.
So that basically you would make you get 10 plus your proficiency, no charisma bonus, no charisma attribute, right? So you forgo rolling to lose 2.
Yeah, so I think mine is plus 10 intimidation. That's interesting. Guaranteed 20 is not bad.
Okay, so you get an intimidation skill feat, and effectively you get another cantrip because you were already trained in arcane and primal. So you just get to add another cantrip.
Nice. Do I get a cantrip slot too? Is that how this works?
Yes, yeah, because you have a number of slots equal to the number of cantrips you own. You also get to be expert in Arcana or Nature. And that'll be what you get for studying. I think everyone else was already 4 because it's kind of capped at your level. So, clockwise, Jivon.
Alright. It's a crafting, right? Well,
I think yours was, you are not so yeah, crafting. Or lore, or any lore.
yeah, I'm going to roll crafting, which I upgrade to expert for this very purpose.
Oh, shit, I think I broke something. I dragged terrifying resistance onto my skill feats, and it replaced something.
Okay, it just bumped it around. There.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. How do I add a new one without moving things around?
Did you want to keep terrifying resistance?
Yes, that is the one that I wanted.
Okay, I already switched it. It's in your bonus feats now.
Oh, I see. It goes to bonus feats. So the other one got bumped down when I did that.
Yep.
Yes. Okay, that's fine.
Okay. Yeah. 32 is oh my god, it's a different DC. Hang on. Is still a crit success. Okay.
Does my cantrip have to be arcane
Or primal.
or primal?
Or primal. Yeah. Everyone, you got a crit success, but you're still capped at your level, so you do increase to 5.
Woo.
And at 5, what is branch influence? So I don't have this. I have a reminder set up, but it's not set up mechanically because I am an idiot. This foundry is weird. Okay. So you're missing your level 5 ancestry feat? Question mark.
Yes, I just noticed that as well.
Okay.
I did pick it out.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna put it in.
So at level 5, you gain a bonus on social checks with Magambia members.
Ooh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Wisp. I think you're also 4 already, so...
Is there a level restriction on which cantrip I can take, or can I take up to level 5?
Cantrips automatically scale.
Oh, okay.
Cantrips are
I
cantrips.
just saw some had levels on them and wasn't sure if I should be sticking to level 1s or anything.
Cantrips are cantrips. Alright, Wisp. You can roll. I forgot what your branch was again. Cloister Cleric. Not your branch is Cloister Cleric. No, Cascade Bearer. Arcana, Occultism, or Religion, or Academia Lore.
Okay, so I roll which?
Arcana, Occultism, Religion, or Academia Lore.
My Arcana is higher.
Alright. And you need to... DC is 19.
Lord, I better not fail this then. Wait, rolling lores makes it lower, right?
Yes.
I'll roll
It wouldn't be much
Arcana.
for this, but yes.
Alright, then I will roll the Arcana, because that's a 12 and everything else is like a 10. Please, 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 please.
That is a success. You increase to 5, which means we get to branch influence. There you go. And Suki.
Okay. So what do I need to roll for mine? I think it was like...
You're a Tempest Scribe? Or no, you're a Rain Scribe, which is Medicine, Nature, or Survival. A 27 is also a success. And you are also level 4 already, which means you get your branch influence. Alright. So you spend the next, sometime before the ceremony and a bunch of time after the ceremony studying. And you help Naeus cram for the exam, which goes quite well. He's only one behind now. Which is not too bad. And you are up to date on your studies. Let's see here. Where is the other thing?
And I didn't get anything special, right, for mine?
You got the same thing that Jaivon got. The branch influence.
Oh, I see it. Cool.
And what we haven't covered is basically everyone kind of has a major, and we haven't talked about having like a minor study. You can have a secondary branch, which is like your minor study. We'll go into those later because everyone is like kind of caught up on their main branch.
Yeah.
Yeah. What the fuck is this? Oh. Neat. Okay.
Can I spell strike Tanglefoot? It doesn't
Yes?
have a damage component.
No?
I don't know. I was just thinking about the attempt to spell attack.
I guess? Yeah?
I don't know that I'd ever want to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea what cantrips make, as usual. Maybe I'll just take Bullhorn. It does increase my ability to coerce people. And I do like being loud. I don't have the coerce action. Let me see.
You do. Chorus is is like just a general action, under Intimidate.
Yeah, I figured it was like a sub.
I think means we are. Everyone's had a chance to study. It takes, everyone's had a chance to study and rank up and level up. I think we're good to get back to some adventuring. I did ask everyone
Adventure!
what task sounds interesting, and everyone kind of leaned into. There's 3 votes for ghost stories, so we're gonna start with ghost stories. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Nope, that's Telltale. Ghost stories. All right. Your first invitation does not come from. Genetima said, most of the invitations, tasks will come from him. Not all of them, though. Your first task actually comes from, you receive an invitation to meet with teacher, Lisette. She is, where it doesn't give me a location of where her office is, but she is a Alage Cascade Bearer who specializes in extraplanar portals and creatures. I've picked her too.
I get along with all the other elven sex here, right?
Yes, because it's Magambia. You kind of.
I mean, like in general, like
Oh.
the Kuje aren't like hostile to the Alage or the what was the other one? Whatever, we get along.
Yeah.
She looks cool.
Lisette is a diminutive Alage elf dressed in a pink caftan adorned with tiny bones. In a cheerful voice, she exclaims, "Thank you for taking the request, conversants. I have a friend with a new home and an awful problem. A poltergeist."
Oh my.
Toku hasn't been able to sleep a full night in his new house for weeks. It's proven difficult for him, or for me, to find the time to get over there to help. But this is a great opportunity for students with real potential to learn some more about the afterlife. So are you ready for a haunting experience?
Oh no. Oh no. I mean, yes, of course we are.
Yes. I'm gonna quickly switch in Dispel Magic into my spells here.
Okay, it's in the box tasks. She laughs loudly at her own joke. She gives you, it's like, oh no, ghosts. Just come back here, Jelly Bean.
Oh, Ghost, come back to Jellybean.
Maybe her familiar is named Jellybean. Maybe that's the name of her eidolon. She is a summoner.
Jelly beans.
So, what kind of eidolon would she have that she would have named Jellybean?
I'd have to go look at the eidolon options again, but immediately what came to mind is an ooze.
Oh, that would be perfect. Because they are kind of jelly-like.
Mm-hmm.
Just an ooze with like a single jelly bean in the middle, because that's their brain.
That's the brain. Huge ooze. Brain the size of a jelly bean.
Your ooze is powered by a jelly bean.
She'll give you Toku's address, her friend.
Well,
Yeah.
I think we could help out with that.
Yeah,
I don't think I've had any experience with poltergeists before, though. Is there anything we should be worried about?
it'll be an excellent learning experience then. Um, poltergeists tend to, you know, throw things around when they're upset. And they like to try and spook you. But like most unquiet spirits, there must be something that must be done before they can pass on to the afterlife. I guess pass on to the boneyard. Would be more correct.
Do we know anything about who lived in the house before?
I do not, but Toku should have answers for you.
All right.
She promises that I'll keep you in mind for future projects if you can take care of her friend's problem. Alright.
I think that sounds like a plan.
Okay. Where is Toku's house? It's probably also not marked because it's just like a house. Oh, it is marked! Alright, hang on. Alright, we're zooming in, we're searching. Where is this house? It is... Okay. Where's the text? Text. Here. Create text box. I hate text box on Foundry. It's weird. This is... There's hope. And then we got this weird Foundry box. It's right there. Right underneath the S. There's this house. I don't think that's...
All right, perfect.
Yeah. Ghost stories. Okay. Which means we're gonna change the music to spooky music. Spooky time. Ghosts. Toku's home is a creaking wooden structure that is obviously quite old. Although the house itself is quite old. Toku greets you amiably from the porch. Toku is also an LJ elf, who I have art for. Lots of great art.
Hi, Toku. Pleasure to meet you. Sorry about your troubles.
Oh, the troubles. Yes. My friend. Did I send you then?
Yes,
That is
yes.
correct.
We're students from the school, and she's very, very busy, but she didn't want your problem to be forgotten, so she sent us.
Oh, that sounds like her. But it's great that you're here. I haven't had been able to get a good night's sleep since I bought the place.
Understood. Can you tell us a little bit about what you're experiencing right now?
Yeah. So, the poltergeist is not particular. It doesn't like visitors. They make it irate and anger the spirit. And it's quite visible in its displeasure as it starts throwing anything that's not nailed down. The poltergeist itself is strangely a skeletal catfolk.
Skeletal catfolk.
Skeletal
All right,
catfolk.
all right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's not gonna like me.
It's because you're a rat. Hell, try not
I'll
to.
just keep my hood up. It's fine.
It's fine. Try not to destroy it or anything else.
Of course. We'll do our best to minimize as much damage as possible.
You can all roll religion checks. What do you know about poltergeists? Well, I know about poltergeists.
Knowledge religion, you said?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm guessing not a lot.
Nath has no fucking clue. Okay.
I don't know shit, Captain.
Don't know shit, Captain. Okay. And cleric? Why are these health bars busted? Why are they... Wisp, what do you know about poltergeists?
Can I roll superstitions?
You can roll superstition instead of knowledge religion. You did take you did take superstition lore, so.
That seems fair.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Okay. So Suki and Wisp get successes.
Oh.
Not the DC was 20. So. Mhm. Okay. We recall that many spirits, including poltergeists, can only be put to rest when something that's wronged them is put right. Toku doesn't have any idea what the poltergeist wants, and suggests that the only way to find out is to try and talk to it. He says that I will stay out here.
Well, might as well get this over with. Suki pulls her hood up and tries to look as not rat-like as possible.
Not rat-like as possible. Okay, hang on. I need to.
Don't be delicious. Don't be delicious.
Oh. I just need the stat block around. It's fine. Okay. Yeah. Step in. Everyone, Suki puts up her hood and everyone steps into the house. It doesn't take long before it performs its supernatural manifestation. As you all step into the house, the door closes behind you, and then all the windows start slamming shut, and household objects start flying around. It's the first not initially super dangerous, but in a side room, Toku unfortunately has a large collection of interesting rocks. Thanks, book. Everyone make reflex saves? Good. Alright, and Wisp.
Why is it showing that on a reflex save, though?
I don't know. It'll probably show up on all saves.
Yeah.
Alright.
Why?
Alright. You really... The side room is you were bludgeoned by a collection of large rocks. The DC was 22. So Naeus takes half, Drivon takes half, Suki takes full, and Wisp takes full as
Oh.
What the heck?
Ow. Ow.
Oh, that's a big roll. Ow. Okay.
Ooh, just scrolling damage text.
Yes. I noticed that. It's new. I'm just trying to figure out where I got it from. I don't know if it's core or what, but Wisp, you take 26. Then the poltergeist manifest reveals itself and attempts to use its frighten. Unfortunately, I'm gonna make it roll a perception first. Does it know Suki is a rat? Does it know Suki is a rat? If not, I'll roll a d4. Okay, on Suki. Suki, make me a will save as it manifests and attempts to frighten you. It says, get out. Oh, you're good. Yeah, it says, get out!
Ah.
Leave!
Ah.
Do not return! I will eat you.
Why does everything always want to eat me?
How does the party respond?
Okay. So poltergeists stay around until something that's been wronged is fixed, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm just going... Jivon's going to adopt a novel strategy. Hello, spirit.
Please tell us what's bothering you so we can fix it.
The spirit is a little
I
caught
don't
off. The spirit is a little caught off guard. Oh. Uh, my friend. No one's tried to speak to me in some time.
Oh, that's awfully rude. I'm so sorry to hear that.
The elf who occasionally comes here is too scared, usually runs away.
Well, we
You
hear
are
that
quite
you've
scary.
been wailing and yelling, and we just want to figure out what's wrong.
Yeah. A few years ago, this was my home. I can't rest. I can't pass on to the boneyard because a person I trusted took something valuable from me. A leopard figurine with the most beautiful rainbow hues. It had been in my family for generations. It belongs in my house.
I see. Do you know who took it?
The one who I thought was my best friend, Kalembi. He murdered me the night he stole it.
Oh, okay. That's quite distressing to hear.
How long ago was this?
A few years?
Do you remember what year it was when you died?
Hang on, let me check current year. 4703.
And what year is it right now?
4723.
Yeah, 20 years ago.
Yep.
So, it sounds like it's been a while since you died. Do you remember the name of the person who took your leopard figurine, or you said it was somebody
Yes.
that you knew and trusted?
Yes, it was my best friend, Kalembi. Okay, and let's put it in the chat for you. Kalembi. Oh, I can actually, what I'll do is I'll go like this, and I will. His name is Garrus.
Kalembi.
We will look into this
Please.
and return your figurine.
Yes,
It's been 20 years though, so can't promise it, but it'll be quick.
return
What?
my figure.
Yes, we'll do our best to find it and return it to you.
Okay.
Will you permit us to leave and return? And please try not to throw rocks at us when we come back.
I will do my best to be patient. When you return the figurine back to my house, I will put everything right again. I cannot
Thank you.
offer peace, for that is something that I do not have to give.
Understood. We'll do our best to find your figurine and return it. And Suki's gonna hobble her way out of the house.
Alright.
Alright, so
So, did you find out?
Jaivon's got Magambia lore, right?
Yes, that is correct.
This would be, it doesn't. It would be Nantambu lore or society.
I have
Okay.
one of those. I'm in that society. Okay, so what are we rolling society for? I wanted to know if ghosts things are admissible in court.
Oh, ghost things are admissible in court. Oh, I have no idea. I think Suki
Well,
was.
ghost told me this guy killed him.
That's fair. I made an assumption. I think it sounded like Suki wanted to make a roll based on who is Kalembi.
That is true. I will. Who is Kalembi? I'm wondering that myself.
Everyone has no idea.
Who is Kalembi? I say.
That is what we call the good hero points. All right. All right. Kalembi is a trader. He's still alive. In Nantambo. He runs what is the name of his business? He runs a moderate export business. Let's see here.
Who's he a trader to?
Trader.
Oh, wait, trader. Got it.
Trader. He runs a moderate export business called Everywhere and Beyond. And with your, basically critical success society role, you would know that Kalembi has had a long and slow decline over, the past at least 20 years, from being incredibly successful to mediocrity.
All right, that's quite interesting. And also a nice leverage.
Yeah, sounds like he needs to get his, luck back in order, and, it's pretty bad luck to have some dead person's statue that you stole. That's pretty bad. Well, Jaivon, should we head over there? You know where it is, right?
Yep.
Alright, we'll follow you.
Okay. The party follows Jaivon to the export shop, the export business called Everywhere and Beyond. Whoops. What? How does that scroll? Why does that scroll? Okay. It's a daytime, so the shop is open. At the desk is the keeper, the manager, current manager, who's it's a female woman. She says, "Hello, welcome to Everywhere and Beyond, where we can get whatever you want to sell, everywhere and beyond."
Hello. Is the owner in today?
Unfortunately, no, he's not.
Why is that?
Usually he stays at his home. He only shows up occasionally to handle things with the business, but he's a bit of a he's become a bit of a recluse in his age.
That's quite interesting. Well, I have business with the owner that I'd rather not anyone hear about. Could you please direct me to his house? I'm sure he'll want to hear about what I have to say.
Okay. Is this some kind of private business deal?
Something along those lines, yeah. I'm with the Magambia UC, and we have dealings with him.
Yes, excellent. And she'll just give you the directions to his estate. His house.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's show up at his house and freak him out even more.
Show up at his house and freak him out some more. All right. Okay. Well, I wish you good luck with your business venture.
Same to you.
Okay. I don't think I have Columbia's estate marked on the map. Oh, I do. Okay, cool. We're going on another search and find. Where is this building? It is.
Imagine living in a walkable city.
Imagine living in a walkable city. The scale on the map is correct. So it still takes, several...
It's not that bad.
Whoops. This one.
It's a
that's
bit of
not-
a walk.
Yeah, it's somewhat of a walk, but we'll get there.
Alright, I think this is right. It's this L-shaped building. Between where the apostrophe is, alright? Calemby's Manor.
Alright. We'll knock on the door.
Alright, first of all, though, let's see here. It's a small manor, and with three armed guards, armed bodyguards are outside, acting as security.
3 armed guards, huh?
Yeah,
Wow.
actually, for some reason, I have art for these too. Here they are. Look at them with their dumb hats.
Oh my god.
Banana guard.
Banana guard. The banana guard are here. Boop. Come here, you.
Did we remember to ask the poltergeist what his name was?
No, I just revealed it on the token.
Okay, what was it?
It's Garrus.
Garrus?
Yeah, I'll reveal the token again.
He killed Garrus, you bastard.
Alright. So you walk up to the home, and they do the guard thing where they cross the halberds. This is, what business do you have with, Master Kalembe?
Magambia business.
Is that so?
Very much. Your master will want to hear what I have to say.
Okay.
It will go badly for him if he doesn't.
Damn.
Roll diplomacy?
True.
Or... Yeah, roll.
Yeah, let's go diplomacy.
Okay. Okay. Let's see here. Two of the guards look at each other. They look at the third guy. Let's see here. Alright. Well, if you, Gambia business, eh? Well, if you, had actual business, you would know the passphrase.
No, actually, I wouldn't because he's not expecting me. But he wants to know what I have to say anyway. Trust me on this.
I see. And you were given the passphrase ahead of time? You didn't... Or is this of your own volition that you wish to speak to him?
This is of my own volition. I wish to speak with him.
I see.
All right, here. Let me let me make this simpler. Why don't one of you go to your master and tell him we're here to talk about Garrus. That'll get his attention.
Alright. The two guards, look at the third one, and the third, is all right. Let's see what he says. See what he says. He goes inside. You can't, see inside the front door. It's it's a stately manner.
So while that's happening, can I quickly heal me and Suki?
Absolutely. From the random debris that got thrown at you.
Or not.
Oh, when you said you
Ow.
a rock is
We're off to
not
a
a
great
bandage.
start.
A rock is not a bandage.
We're off to a great start.
Okay. Better. That is a regular success. So that's 2d8 plus 10. Okay, I should advance the clock a couple hours and 10 minutes. Okay.
Okay, Suki.
Heal 17.
Thank you.
The guard comes back.
It's something.
Yeah. The guard comes back. Well, Master insists it doesn't know anyone named Garrus. told you to go away.
It's interesting because we know a Garrus that knows him.
No.
Called
I'm
him
sure
by
you're-
name.
I'm sure your master will be happy to explain how he doesn't know Agarus before a court of law.
The guards look at each other again. Explain.
Well,
I don't know. I don't know the relationship you have with your employer, and I'd rather not ruin things for him if I don't have to. But suffices to say, if he doesn't cooperate, he could very well end up being charged with something.
he has been accused of something. And that's about all we can say.
The guards stop. They have a think. Okay, you stay here. We'll escort you. We'll escort you inside. So they'll leave one guard at the front, and the two of them will escort you inside. Unfortunately, I don't have a picture of Kalembe, just of his guards for whatever reason. So, the banana soldiers. Kalembe is a aging man. He looks up from his, maybe he's like writing his memoirs or something. He says, "I told you I don't know anything about it." Oh, you let them in.
That's interesting because Garrus sure does insist on knowing you.
He sighs heavily. I knew someday this would come back to haunt me.
Literally.
Interesting choice of words.
Funny, because it doesn't seem to be you the one who is haunted.
Oh.
Although, maybe you could tell us a little more and clear up this haunting.
Clear up this haunting. Yeah. Oh, that's an act. Oh, okay. So, many years ago. Let's see here. Many years ago, before I had a successful business that has sunk to lows. I was a petty thief, as it were. But working for someone named Habu the Cudgel. He was wanted me to steal a rainbow-hued leopard figurine. Belonged to my best friend, this Garrus. Oh, I've regretted every decision since that night. But Habu sent me along with his most skilled burglar, small frog, small gripply that went by the name of Frog Legs.
Oh lord.
I'm sorry, what? What was his name again?
Wisp, head and hands. Oh fuck. Oh god, I was not ready for answers.
I see you've had. Have you had any run? Regardless, I see you've had some run-ins with Frog Legs, I guess, but that's not.
We have. That's neither here nor there.
Yes.
I apologize. Continue your story.
No, Frog Legs is not a good person, as it were. But that night that I stole the idol, it was either my life or his. Because if I didn't take it, and Frog Legs would have killed me instead.
Question. Just a question here. If he was so skilled as a burglar, wouldn't you have been able to steal the idol without anyone knowing you were there?
Well, yes.
That's the
Unfortunately,
thing. You get in, you grab it, you leave, no trace. There you go. If you were actually skilled, if this Frog Legs was actually skilled at what they were doing, they wouldn't leave evidence.
Well, all Frog Legs did was pick the lock. I still had to sneak into the house and take the figurine. Thief test, etc. Unfortunately, due to some poor timing, upstairs and saw me steal the idol. And I did what I had to do.
I would contest you had to do that.
They were your best friend, correct?
Yes, I regret.
And you were down on your luck, correct?
Yes.
Couldn't you have turned to them for help rather than turn to crime?
Look, I'm not saying it was. I'm not saying it was a good decision.
I'm not saying it's a good decision either.
I mean, clearly it's haunted you.
Oh God.
Thank you, but I'm Tish.
But I'm Tish.
Look, do you have the idol?
I do not.
Do you know where it is?
Froglegs has it.
Of course it is. I'm sorry, I wasn't ready for actual answers, so I'm having a bit of a head spin right now.
Well, good luck finding where Froglegs is.
Kalembi, do you realize that since you stole that idol, that Garrus has not been able to rest in peace and has been, unfortunately, stuck on this plane for those entire 20 years?
I did not.
That's how we knew about this.
That's why we're here.
We.
If you could find a way to help us or give us any way to find Froglegs, it would be very helpful to help lay your friend to rest after all of this. And it might help your heart heal after all of this as well. Do you have any connections with Froglegs anymore? I'm sure with your 20 years of business, you should have some idea as to where we could reach him or find him.
I don't ever like dealing with Froglegs. I mean, probably. I just don't want to. It's not.
I think the more pressing concern here is you did this for them, and they're probably watching you to make sure that you never stab them in the back, correct?
Right. If I do say anything or start looking for her again, well, assassins, probably, or worse.
So what I have an idea about is if they're going to watch you, watch your business, make sure that you're still profitable for them, perhaps you can find a way to lure them in a place where we can find them.
That was 20 years ago.
Well, yes, but if they're still watching you, you must still be of interest to them. We just need to find Froglegs.
Well, luck with that.
Was there somewhere you used to meet Froglegs, or any way to get a hold of them if you are in the thieves circle around here?
I'm not in the thief circle anymore. That was a while ago. Before I had the Grant Enterprise that was my business. You know, it was kind of a start. That was a starting venture to get but I grew past that. I don't have much connections to organized crime anymore. I'm pretty sure if I did, well, asking around for someone like that kind of puts a target on you.
I had connections elsewhere, but not here. But I can see if I can find out some more information. Yeah, Suki was definitely, lightly involved in the normal rat folk pastime of stealing things.
A little bit of
little light thievery, some petty crimes.
Suki has little hands. Little hands for crime.
Little tiny hands for crime. I could send out some feelers around town and see if I can find some way to get a hold of the local thieves guild.
Are these feelers your trained mice?
I should have got the rat that just delivered messages. It's just like walking around with a sign that just says frog legs, like at the airport.
Oh god.
Just little tiny
rat with a sign strapped to it. Oh.
That would have been fun. But instead I'll see if I can go like scout out around. Is there a side of town that is known for being a little bit more, black markety?
There is not. And Humbo's a pretty upstanding place. It usually doesn't even have like a lot of crime.
So Froglegs must have some sort of a monopoly on this whole crime thing then, if there really hasn't been anybody and they've been working for 20 years.
There was Habu, but I haven't heard anything about him in years either.
Oh right, the Habu the cudgel?
Habu the cudgel. Yes.
Yeah, I guess Suki will slip out and just go talk around town and kind of subtly name drop these people and see if she finds any clues on where they might be.
We'll get back to that. How does everyone else wrap this up?
I don't know, like it does seem that finding froglegs is the best way of going about this. I could put out feelers in my own, like, oh hey, like where would we go to buy fenced goods and whatnot? Kind of work backwards from there.
We could also suggest that Columbi go to Garrus and, apologize in person.
That's probably a good idea.
I mean, we don't have the statue, but until then, like, it might help. Or make things worse. Really hard to say.
Might be able to make things worse as hell. Well, you're right. But I'm not leaving this manor. He has the grief depression about going anywhere about it. You have to roll a diplomacy or intimidation if you want to get him to leave the house to go apologize to Garrus.
Yes.
You want to intimidate him?
Are we suddenly going for intimidation?
I could try diplomacy.
I could totally do it, but that hasn't been exactly our bag.
I'll
Alright, fine.
plead with him real quick and just see.
And he hasn't been like a dick.
Okay.
Do you still have a hero point?
I think I have all of mine because they're refreshed since the last time we did anything, right?
Well, you get one at the start of every session. Yeah. So you have one. Because they don't roll over either. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
1 hero point. Yeah, and I can use that to re-roll this.
Yep. So if you right-click the you'll roll again. Okay, that's better. So if you right-click the roll, you can hit re-roll using hero point.
All right. Well, I re-rolled and.
Yeah. That's 20 instead. Yeah. Okay. You're right. I should at least go apologize to Garrus.
Try to make amends and tell him, we're doing our best. We'll try to find the figurine, but it's going to take some time.
It's going to take some time, and yeah. Okay. He looks to his 2 guards. He looks to the rest of you and says, "You guys are going to escort me, right?" It's a fucking ghost. What do you want? Or are you going to go
Yeah.
apologize?
Fine. All right. Yep.
Yeah. Alright. So he takes his 2 guards. Tells the third guy, stay, watch the manor. He says, we're going for a trip across town. You go to Toku's house. He goes, look at Toku's still on the porch. He goes, you got the idol? Toku goes, you got the idol? And he goes,
Working on it.
okay. And, who's this?
Our lead.
I see. Well, good luck.
Thank you.
Okay.
We'll need it.
Mm-hmm. You go inside. He goes, hello? Garrus? And the other poltergeist goes, Calambe! Look, and Garrus,
Oh boy.
Calambe's like, look, Garrett, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for stabbing you. I've regretted everything except successful business. I've definitely regretted stabbing you since that night.
I'm sorry for the stabbing.
I'm
That was my bad.
uh-huh. These Mugambi members are definitely working on retrieving the idol, and they said I should go apologize for what I did. I realize that it's not going to help you pass on. You probably say you still need the idol for that, but it's something, all right? And Garrus goes, yes. If you had just asked for the idol, I would have given it to you. Instead, you stabbed me. This is how things have gone. Well, I'm still trapped here until the idol is returned, but I take your apology. Now leave!
Oh boy.
Yeah. He goes, yup, yeah, don't have to tell me twice. Goodbye, spooky ghost of my dead friend that I stabbed. I'm sorry. He leaves, out he goes.
Well, we still have to find that idol.
Still have to
But
find
on the
that.
upside, at least maybe Kalembe's remaining life will be a little less troublesome.
A little less grief stricken. Alright.
Yeah, so we gotta find this Frog Legs. Frog Legs has been up to some no good.
It's been up to
Apparently for a long time.
Mm-hmm. You kind of have next to no clues, but you have a name. That's about it.
Yeah. Habu the Cudgel and Frog Legs, which was named Gripply or something?
Gripply is a race.
Okay, is a Gripply.
Is a Gripply, yeah. They're frog people.
An insensitive name.
Mm-hmm. You have part of an answer for once, but a task that you do not cannot complete at the moment.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So we could keep trying to find this Frog Legs. We could also go back to the school and see if anybody else knows anything about Frog Legs.
Right. I don't have relevant tokens. So what you can do? Let's see here. I wonder if this comes up with something other than being a higher level. Okay. Well, if you want to let's say if you want to research frog legs, see what you can come up. Let's have everyone roll society, or if you think you have a relevant lore, you can roll that.
Pyro insect because he seems like a pest.
No, no.
Damn.
um,
Yeah, I have an all of a +3 for society.
yes.
Yeah, I have +2. I was thinking like, I roll athletics if I run around really fast looking for frogs.
Right?
All right. So we'll 18 plus 3. So we'll start the DC quite high, and it will be lowered as you uncover more clues by accomplishing more tasks.
All right, all right.
Mm.
Nope.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, that is a thing.
I took a chance.
Took a chance, yeah. Untrained society, other information, yeah. Okay, so I'll give you a piece of information. I'll give you some information then. It won't be super great, but it's something. Several years ago, Frog Legs killed Habu the Cudgel. It's kind of and it's like taken over their thieving monopoly.
That's quite interesting.
That's kind of what you hear as like
Abu the Cudgel?
yes, Habu the Cudgel.
Cuddle.
Yeah, like the mace. Let's say that takes some time. It takes a significant amount of time to dig that out. I advanced the clock a week. Is what I did, but not a lot of time pressure. It's just actual for tracking. Yeah. You have an answer, kind of. You have some information. How it connects to stuff, we're not sure yet, but it's something. You will have a chance to study again, to make another study check. You can start working on your minor branches now, or if you're an AS, you can try and get that last level for your primary branch. Minor branches would be you pick another school, and you actually let me go look at the rules real quick for this thing. Let's see here. Where's the minor branch going off to? Where's the thing for minor branch? Changing branches, advancing your branch level, branch benefits. Doesn't give me a lot about secondary branch. I think you just get some of the specific stuff. Your secondary branch is only ever maxed at half of your primary branch. All right, but you'll have another opportunity to study, and then we'll pick another task, and we'll start there next week.
All right, that sounds good.
All right.
All right, I think I will do. I'll start on my second branch, I guess.
Okay. Yeah. Your max. So your other branch options, because you are already a Rain Scribe. Your other branch options are Cascade Bearers, Emerald Bows, the Tempest Sun Mages, and the Uzjanati. Right. The Cascade Bearers are like the study of magic. The Emerald Bows are like diplomats. You're already a Rain Scribe, and then the Tempest Sun Mages are the blasty guys. They're like the war mages, that kind of stuff, and the Uzjanati are storytellers.
I think I'll go with Cascade Bearers.
Cascade Bearers. Okay, new class feature. Rename. Cascade Bearer bracket.
Why are we doing Cascade Bears?
Suki is choosing to. You have another opportunity for study, and Suki is choosing to advance her secondary branch, her her college minor, right?
Okay.
Secondary.
I'm going to continue my current branch because I didn't branch out yet.
Well, you're also at the max for your current level, so.
Oh.
Because you're 5 and it maxes at your level.
Okay.
Yep.
So what other branch should I try?
No. So Cascade Bearers, Suki, is Arcana, Occultism, or Religion, or Academia Lore.
And so, what do I
You would,
do for that?
you would roll one of those skills.
Just roll one of them.
Yeah, you're making a study or a cram. Is your minor, so your max is 2. The DC is also low. Because it would just be for level 1, so it's only 15. 24, okay. Which is a success. It's not quite a crit success. So you would get, what do you get? Your Cascade Bearers, you would add, oh, I see. You gain an additional lore feat for your branch, which is Academia Lore, which you already have. You get a free lore. Pick a lore, any lore. Just enjoy
Pick
a lore.
Any lore.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yes, you can add a lore, effectively.
And that goes into, like, the lore skills one?
Yes. You get to add another lore to the collection.
And I'm trained in it, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Another lore.
I see what I can do to track these levels. We'll go like that, and your Green Scribes is at 5. Okay. Alright. While she's working on that, Wisp, what are you going to take as a minor? As a secondary branch.
The current one I'm in is Cascade, right?
Yes.
What would be a good secondary for me?
What do you think fits your character? Emerald Bows are diplomats. Rain Scribes are like naturalists. Tempest Sun Mages are war mages, and the Uzjanati are storytellers.
Wasn't there one that was like the spies?
Emerald Bows is what that falls under. They're also
I've heard that one.
often accused of being spies because people are just distrustworthy. So, yeah, which is deception, diplomacy, or society.
I will do diplomacy
Okay.
because I suck at society, and diplomacy is higher than my deception.
All right. DC 15. Get a 23. You also get. You get lore in a specific settlement.
I think Lorna and Tabu might be useful.
Yes. Which would be like.
What and what? I didn't quite hear what you said.
You said Nantamu lore. Right?
Yes, that is correct.
Yeah.
Town we at?
Sure, I will take that lore. Can you add it to my sheet?
I can. There you go. Jivon, are you taking as a secondary?
I was thinking about Rain Skies, but I decided on Cascade Bears.
Excellent. Okay. Uh, Cascade Bearers are Arcana, Occultism, Religion.
Can I take like occult lore?
No.
Okay.
It'd have to be
That's
like
like
it would
skills,
have
right?
it would have to be like a specific topic.
Okay.
So you could have like ghost lore or something like that, but not just like general occultism.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, Jivon, you get a crit success, which increases your rank by 2 because the DC is only 15 because it's the low level version, which means you get a I think you already have academia lore, don't you?
I do not actually.
Oh, you get academia lore, and steeped with history also applies to your secondary branch.
All right.
Okay. God, that's so many. Collecting lores. Look at them all. Excellent.
Gotta study them all.
Gotta study
I'm
them
going
all.
to write this universe's version of Wikipedia.
That's no, that's Enio. Absolutely what Enio is doing. Thank you, Wrath of the Righteous, for this glorious character. Naeus,
Nothing yet.
you don't have her yet? Okay.
I'll just study, I guess.
All right, regular study. Let's go. Intimidation.
I believe in you, Nast.
You can do it.
Uh-huh.
Huzzah!
That's pretty. Yeah, that's a success.
Yay!
Actually, I think that's a crit. There's actually a crit success because you're level 4, but it doesn't go. It doesn't go higher. So you also gain branch influence for the Dippasons now, which I will find out what I did with it. Here it is. Success. Everyone has a successful study. All right. So you've kind of, some time passes. You have a chance to study. You start, thinking about what minors you want to learn, and then let's refer back to new Naeus is dropped.
Actually, I just started messing with that again.
Alright. It's fine. Let's pick a second task by referring back to the list, and that's what I'll get ready for next week.
Okay, further improved Naeus just dropped.
He was wearing boots last time. We probably just didn't know.
Yeah, they were just totally secret hooves that were absolutely under there the whole time.
And he definitely never took his shoes off, ever.
Nope.
Actually, that would track. It would
That
totally
would
track.
track. Yeah.
Totally takes off the boots, and it's just like, what does that smell?
Oh man, hooves.
man.
Woo.
Oh, okay. Also, everyone
I
needs.
like Telltale.
Which tell a tale? I vote for either suspicious alchemy or oozing into trouble.
Oh God.
So what is Telltale? Like, are we telling stories in a circle?
You don't know what the task is. That's kind of the thing. You're like, what sounds interesting?
All of them sound interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Let's not lie. I vote for alchemy.
Okay.
I'm not sure. Alchemy sure sounds like something I'd be terrible at.
Suspicious alchemy is the name of the task.
Trouble from the skies is challenging. Oh boy.
Oh boy, yes.
Yeah, let's start with the easy tasks. I mean, straightforward tasks. They're not easy. They're just straightforward, apparently.
I think the way it's parsed is the straightforward tasks are level 5, and I think the challenging ones are level 6, if I'm remembering right. Yes, that's correct. Yeah.
I mean, we might not be doing alchemy. We might just be investigating something. I don't know.
It's definitely an investigating.
This looks better without the cape. Never mind, I'm changing it one more time.
It's okay, I haven't touched anything yet. I'm waiting for you to pick a task. What does it look like? We're at 2 votes for alchemist, and I think we're at 2 votes for Telltale, so...
Tail.
Alright. Telltale sounds good. I'm
Alright.
good with that.
Woo.
Were you about to object?
No, I was going to say, well, I'm going to switch to alchemy to avoid oozes, but we Telltale one anyway, so...
Okay.
Tell a tale.
Tell a tale. Yes.
Okay, I'm now done with Naeus.
Alright. It'll change by next week.
Does he look like you on purpose?
A little bit.
But okay. Also, I forgot stipend payments. You can add 16 gold.
Hell yeah.
Hell
Still can't believe we get paid to go to school.
yeah. Hell yeah.
16?
16. Yeah, because it's been 4-ish months.
Hooray.
Nice.
Alright.
I got so much gold I could get Bagunta his own coat. His own cloak.
His own cloak. Well,
Start dressing him up. Get him fancy hat.
was good.
But yeah, good session. It was fun.
You
Yeah.
got a clue.
We got a clue.
We got a clue, Blue.
The hooves were there the whole time.
And the hooves were there the whole time. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah. Totally. Alright.
I updated him to lightning too, since that's the only element I...
Fair. Alright, so we need to save image.
Alright, I'm gonna go eat lunch.
Yeah.
See y'all later.
I'm gonna go make lunch.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Oi.
Yeah, I think I probably should make us our lunch too.
That's true.
Nope, nope.
Talk to you guys
Apples
later.
and apples and cheese.
Yep. Bye, guys.
Boy. Yes. Level 5. That's what we're gonna name that. Alright.
Well, that was fun.
That was fun. Oops, this is the wrong book. So I put it over here. Let's use now that art, and we're going to appearance real quick. This should work. Okay.
I like that. It's just like new Naeus dropped.
Hooves. Hooves. Alright. Good shit.
And you lost the book.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hold on. There's something I have to find.
Naeus has given up on reading.
he writes down the spells that he's given and doesn't actually read them.
Yep. Yeah. He's memorized Sudden Bolt.
You know that picture of like the woman that's walking, then she finds a book and she slowly becomes more of a nerd?
Oh yeah.
Okay, he's been reversed. He lost the book.
The himbofication.
Himbofication. He did gain beard.
But don't give up on book. Book is good. Book is how become smart.
I am a physical education major now.
Physical education major. Okay. like oh, I forget the name of the teacher. Where is he? Yeah. View character. Mafika, the like martial artist guy.
Perfect.
Yeah. He is a Tempest son. He's
Although
also a monk.
All joking aside, I love your character. He's great.
I like that it's worked out that he's just terrible at the at learning. Like, sure, I'll just roll with this.
Well, at least he has friends that will help him pass his tests.
That's true. And then I'm around when I need to carry or smash.
Yes. And I heal. Because he has to continue smashing.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Alright, have a good day.
Have a good day.
Yeah.
Bye.